Oh, what's going on, guys? My name is Bochko, and today I will talk about the new game mode Frontlines, which for now sadly it's available only for the Premium Pass members, and later on the 28th of March for the rest players who can buy it separately. Frontlines is a 32 player mode that is a tug of war with the front line moving in both directions. We see it as having a fluid transition from classic Battlefield modes Conquest into Rush and the other way around. At the start of the match, both of the teams fight for one objective, which is located in the center of the map and probably at the same distance from every base, so it could be balanced. When this objective is captured, the action moves on to the next one, which is closer to the base of the team who lost it, and in the meantime, the new objective to capture has a little cooldown, around 15 seconds, and till the time is over, you can't capture it, and this process is marked as a little grey padlock. I guess this cooldown is made for the attacking team, so they could have a little more time to move forward into the enemy's front line. This objective at the start of the game belongs to the enemy or your team, depending on which side you are, and you can spawn on it. But after the enemy have captured the previous flag, it belongs to no one, and the so-called defending team have to capture it again. That's why there is a little cooldown, because they can spawn closer to the flag and there will be no chance for the attacking team. If the defending team have succeeded in defending the objective, the battle moves to the next flag, or the one who is closer to the enemy base, and again everything is the same but the other way around. Depending on the map, there could be 3 or 5 objectives to capture, as on the maps for the Vow, Rupture and Verdun Heights there are 3, and on Soissons 5. And something else about the flags is the capturing time and zone. On this mode, the capturing time is way more longer in comparison with the ones in Conquest, and also the capturing zone is more bigger, which makes the task a bit harder. If one of the team captures the closest flag to the enemy base, the game turns into a rush style section where telegraph posts need to be attacked or defended depending on the team you're playing on. If you are on the attacking team, you have to arm and destroy the objectives which are located inside the base of your enemy in order to win the game. And you have a total of 40 tickets or lives to do it. And I think that's not enough. Maybe if they increase it to 50 tickets should be okay. If you are on the defending team, of course you have to defend the telegraph posts till the enemy team runs out of reinforcements. And actually, if you don't know yet, because honestly the rush game mode is not very popular in Battlefield 1, but if you go to one of these telegraph posts, you can call in an artillery strike by pressing and hold the E button for a couple of seconds. And after that an artillery strike comes in, but it will only hit the targets who are being spotted. If the enemy team runs out of tickets, the battle goes back to the previous flag and the game converted to Conquest again. But if the attacking team have destroyed one of the objectives before that, this objective remains destroyed to the end of the game. And a little tip which I think might be helpful: this game mode doesn't have map boundaries, well it has, but I mean in the playing zone, which means you can leave 2 or 3 players behind enemy lines so they could help the team in capturing the next flag. I know it's a little risky, but I think it may help your team win the battle. After all, it looks like an interesting game mode, but there is one big problem: the total time of playing. On Frontlines, one match can pretty much last forever. I heard that there is a time limit, but I have played 2 games so far on this game mode, and both of them lasted around 110 minutes, which is almost 2 hours, and I was wondering how much is the time limit. Maybe a day or a week. But on the other hand, it would sound stupid when the game ends with a draw. It's like back in the days during the World War I, both of the armies have stopped fighting during the battle and shake their hands in act of trust. Sounds ridiculous. Yeah, I know that some players may like to play one day, but I think they should improve that. Okay guys, this will be the end of this video. It was just to show you this game mode and what it's all about. If you want to make another gameplay video on Frontlines, I will, but there is not a gameplay part on this one because with a game that lasts almost 2 hours and nothing interesting happens, I don't want to make an hour-long video. Anyway, if you learned something useful, you can give this video a like. If you want more Battlefield 1, you can subscribe to my channel. So thank you, and I see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.